What is up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
To We Don't Give a Flip podcast, where reselling meets humor and the flips never stop. Joined by West Virginia Panhandle Pickers.
Control your wife.
Sean and Mel. I'm Bob, the Rocket City reseller, and I'm joined by my wife, Amanda, Fiona's Finds. And yeah, how was everybody's weekend reselling? How are you guys?
Doing great, guys. Doing great. We finally hit our, as you guys know, last night, we finally hit our 1,000 sales. So forever. Felt like forever.
Yeah. Well, I will say I respect the fact that you did not sell out like a lot of us did and did $1 starts. You stayed true to your bundles and everything else, and so much respect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been waiting forever. Might as well just keep doing what we are doing. Yes. Why not suck out yet for the last 12 sales? We'll get there.
Yeah.
Last night they were to get in there and help us out, and they were making. Yeah.
Jeff, I'm putting myself in that mix too. I'm just saying I did the $1 starts. I gave my shit away just to get.
I did whatever I had to, and I'll just leave it at that.
I put myself in that mix.
There might have been feet pictures involved. I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, whatever gets you to the monument spot, whatever gets you to your goal.
I felt like getting to the finish line and tripping would have been really embarrassing. So.
Yeah, that Webkinz wall depleted two times over.
And now it's filled up again twice.
Yeah. It never ends with you guys on that damn Webkinz wall.
We finally like it.
You need a Douglas wall.
Yeah. Thanks for looking at that one. No thanks.
Unless it's a gato, it's got to go.
It got to go.
Gotta go. Yep.
El Gato, man, that was a sleeper. Came out of nowhere. So
what else is new with you guys? I mean, I know we've all been around and everything, and I know we've all been busy, and you've had Amanda's had her first co-hosted her first raid train. That was even though to me I felt like it was a success because of the concept was awesome.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Well, we say that, but I mean, it's not an original idea.
You know how resellers are. I'm gonna take your idea.
Yep.
I think for those of us that are plush resellers, we have an exorbitant. Is that the right word?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at you. Look at her. I
almost got some brain matter on me there.
Little $12.
November 9th. Amanda uses a big word. This is huge.
I live with Scrabble. Just
Can't help myself.
For those of us that have the plush, getting the book is not very hard, right? You know what you have, and you're out, and you're like, oh, I have this to match. I have this to match. Mm-hmm. And teachers have had book buddies for years in their classroom. So I just thought that this would be a really, really good idea. And here's the thing too, like the amount of money that a lot of these bundles are going for, you're buying the plush and you're getting the book free. Like, books are so expensive these days, and we're picking them up at the bins for like 59 cents a pound. That's ridiculous, right? Mm-hmm. Teachers don't have the time or some resources to do that. So I think this was a really good idea and good way to fill up a classroom, fill up a library. What if someone you know is pregnant, having a baby? Like a lot of people do that now for showers. They say, bring a book.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just think all around it was a good idea. And I do think that next time we'll have to do some more like publicizing it and getting it out there. But every raid train starts at a stop.
Are you giving me free range? You know how I love social media.
Well,
I'll be on there promoting.
You know how she said 244 Ashley, she is like your ride or die. She's like all about Bob's great. He does it. They're in cahoots. So
listen, social media is the way of the future. It just is what it is, right? Everybody's on it. Everybody does it. Social media reselling is the way of the future for reselling.
E-commerce is taking off more. The malls are disappearing. The comfort of ordering and clicking from right here makes a big difference to a lot of people with their busy schedules, work schedules, family time. it's so much easier just to click it and wait for it to be shipped. So
Click it and ship it. You're absolutely
Yep.
right.
I think
What
so.
else do we do? We had 15 sales again on Etsy. Another freaking great weekend. We're at 11 again. I don't want to question it, but I'm very excited about
I'm
that.
tired, y'all. I'm tired. We did like $4,500 in like 2 days. Like,
dude,
Great.
so I don't even know how
in
much
total,
yeah, I
just-
don't even know how much we're in for this month already, but I lost track on it quite.
hey, I lose track every month because that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, preparation meets what's that saying go? Choice and opportunity. We made a choice to pick up this stuff all throughout the year. We chose to list it, and now the opportunity is here to sell it.
I got another word for you.
Let's hear it.
I think this is the right usage of this word. I'm a huge proponent of Etsy.
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Get it, girl.
Damn, it is freezing down there where you're at. Damn, look at this. Back-to-back big words.
I think I did get a little on me. I kind of enjoyed it.
I know I speak about it quite often, but I will say if you have that vintage and you can get it on there, the opportunities to profit on that is fantastic.
It does well during fourth quarter in general, Etsy, but ever since we unlocked international shipping,
oh my god,
it's a game changer.
We literally have a pink Toys R Us puppy about this big that we have on there for $30+, and they paid for expedited shipping to the UK $70 extra.
Wow.
They paid over twice as much for it to be able to get there before a certain day.
And
so
so fun fact, you cannot ship to the UK plush from eBay. So
yeah.
So I say this because now this is an opportunity to put it on Etsy where Etsy will ship it there. So I had someone reach out and say, hey, can you ship this to the UK? And, I had to do the messaging through eBay. And I said, unfortunately, eBay does not ship to the UK. However, we are on another e-platform with a similar name. And they were like, got it, understood. So,
yeah.
Divert
them over to that platform for you.
I mean, sometimes it's a lot cheaper on eBay because we're always constantly running a sale or a coupon. But it's like I've said before, it's like going to Walmart versus Target. You go to eBay because you want the sale, you want to make an offer, necessarily a lot cheaper. And 9 times out of 10, we're tired of sitting it there, so we take the offer, right? Where Etsy, it's like Target. It's a little bit of a more elevated experience. You expect to be called a guest. You expect the door to be open for you, right? So you pay a little bit more for that. So that's my soapbox.
And if you want to see that success in real time, feel free to check us out, Rocket City Reseller, on YouTube. And I have YouTube videos if you like what sold videos, bins videos, things like that. Feel free to check it out. Bolo videos. We're dropping them. I'm trying to get them done at least once a week. It's a goal for next year as well to try to spool that up, get more content on there. It's something that I do for fun. And hopefully we can make a difference in even just one person's life that can do this reselling thing and be successful and turn the tables in their family for economic gain to be able to afford their agenda, whatever that may be. I think it's worthwhile. So if we can do that this next year and make a difference, we're going to do a lot more mentorship through Whatnot next year. So more to come on that. And that's what we're going to be doing. Looking forward to our guest tonight as well. What do you guys think of our guest tonight?
Oh, can't wait for him. Been waiting for Ray.
Ray, the Nashville Flipper, is on tonight. And we're going to have him on in just a few seconds here to speak about, his story, what reselling looks for him now, and all the things. So if you're not familiar with the Nashville Reseller Meetup, it's hosted by Ray. He's graciously does that every year, 2 years in a row now, and maybe he'll announce it. For next year, maybe
I'm looking.
Maybe we'll pressure him. Hey, Ray, about the meetup. So we got a chance to meet each other this year in April, which was nice. Forming a friendship and then meeting someone in real time is so awesome.
It was a lot of fun. So I hope he does it again because I know there's a lot of, because we've spoken about it and other people have spoken about it. I think there's a lot of interest in a lot of newbies showing up to that if he has that again. So
I think so too.
And I think it's an area that has great potential to grow to bigger. I mean, people are coming from
Yeah.
many states far away to.
I want to say
Connect.
the first year, maybe 100 people, and Ray can correct me if I'm wrong. And then that was
And
last year.
That's not even local. Like,
That's just from all over
Yeah.
the area, right? People came from as far as probably California or even further. But
people flew there.
so
Yeah.
this year it was like, I want to say 3 times that. I mean, Ray can give us the exact numbers. I'm sure he has them, but just to see how far it's grown in just a year's time, I can only imagine what that the potential of that is. So looking forward to speaking to Ray about that. What else is in reselling?
Yeah. Besides your 1K, what else
Yeah.
you got going on this week? I mean, not that 1K is not good. That's fantastic.
We've got
Nice
everything in. We
payout.
got all of our shows put out for November. We've got our Christmas set made up, and it's probably what we're going to be doing all weekend for getting ready for all of our Christmas
We've got
shows
a
for
lot
Black
more
Friday
Christmas
and Thanksgiving
items.
week.
Yeah,
you
a lot more
know?
Christmas items to pull out of
Yeah.
storage and boxes to put out there. So
Yeah,
I think we're gonna break the internet on Black Friday.
yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing a 6-hour longer show for just Christmas only because, like I said, I've got about 800 Hallmark ornaments I got to run through. So it's going to be a busy day.
Are you preloading those or no?
Yeah, everything's going to be in the shop preloaded, and then
I don't know if we have all 800.
we're not going to have.
Not
Well,
all 800.
I don't have all 800. I think I've got about 300 to 400 pictured and priced out, ready to go into the shop, and then this
Holy
week,
cow.
Yeah, we're gonna put what we can in there, and then the rest.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
just gonna
the other
be-
ones you could. Now this is just a suggestion. I know it's unsolicited. You could put random Hallmark ornament pulls, one to whatever.
Yep.
Don't list them individually, and then just get stickers once you run
That's
them.
what I'm going to do. I've got so many loose ones that we went to a lady's estate sale, and they've had hundreds of them. She just pretty much said, "Take them."
Yeah.
Here's a whole big containers of them. Take them for $50. We got like 300 ornaments for $50.
Are those the same ones that you had last year too? It's the same lot or
Some
no?
of them, but we have
No,
more.
I got more. I got more. We just keep adding. So, but they do.
Well,
I did great last year. So
I'm watching Four Season Picker just
Yeah.
crushing it with Christmas.
Hallmark is one of those things that's timeless, right? It's something
Mhm.
that is from your childhood, your memory. Your grandparents had them; they're keepsakes. So it's something that I think resonates with people over time. That it unlocks that memory, brings it back. So
it does.
I think that's part of it too.
That's what I look forward to every year when we pull out the decorations to do our own tree. It's just like each one you take out and you look at it and you're like, oh, my kid made that when, she was 8 or, something
brings
like
back
it.
quick
It
memories.
does. It brings back memories of every little thing that you've gone through and different points of your life with your kids and family. And, but that's the best part, I think, of.
Yeah.
Of
So I've already got people asking me, hey, do you have this one? Because I've been mentioning it in my shows and showing them the Christmas setup. And now everybody's messaged me after the shows, hey, do you have this Hallmark ornament? You have this year, you have this, and this. So I think our show is going to be pretty well, just from the response I've gotten in our plush and toy shows so far.
The first night we had everything set up, we were just doing a plush and toy show. And of course, when we go around to show the Christmas plush, they saw it, and we ended up selling like 5 pieces.
We sold all of our lighted fiber optic light up houses for our village, even though we weren't ready to. People were like, well, I want that.
We were like, okay,
all right,
sell it.
I'm not going to. This has turned into a plush toys and Christmas show.
Yes.
So
yeah, why not? Why not?
On it. So yeah. But that's it. And then working up some stuff next year. Finally, our t-shirt company is going to drop.
Can you hear us?
And then getting around and setting up some meet and greets to start teaching people how to do what we do to help out with the vets. So I can't wait to do that. I can't wait for me.
I can't wait to hear more about that because I think it's super important. And
Where'd it go?
we lost Ray in the back. So hopefully his connection comes back.
There
There he is.
There he is.
We got him now.
We're gonna bring you in.
We're going to bring you in, Ray. Don't worry. So looking forward to hear more about that, Sean. Let's go ahead and get Ray. And let's talk about the Nashville Flipper.
Dude, I've been back here for like 3 hours.
I know. We just got a lot to say, man. It's been a busy week.
What is this on? I didn't see this on your channel. It's not popping up on your channel.
It's live.
It's we don't.
Oh, it's on that other one. Okay.
Yeah, that other guy. The other guy, yeah. Rocket City Reseller is not the host of this. This is Sean's podcast. We don't give a flip. He was kind enough to have us on as a co-host.
Although we
And
talk too much.
Gulf Coast
No, you
Pickers
don't.
couldn't make it, but so we wanted to make sure that we invited you, Ray, because you were gracious enough to have us on your podcast. And we want to return the favor because we not only respect you as a reseller, respect you as a friend.
Yeah.
Thanks,
We want to know
guys.
about more about Ray.
So when's
More
the next
about Ray.
When's the next?
No. Let's not. No. We're not going to accost. We're not going to accost him about the meetup.
What's
Yeah.
the?
I
Well, I heard you guys
about,
talking about the meetup. If someone drops $100 super chat, I'll say something about the meetup.
$100 super.
What is that?
What is the super
I don't know
chat?
what that is. We're not
Yeah.
that great yet. So
That's when you guys
wait.
get paid.
We get paid?
Someone drops a donation.
Wait, Sean's not paying me.
Damn, Ray, you didn't supposed to say that, man.
Huh?
I didn't.
Someone
know
needs
how
to drop
tell you
a
what.
super chat, $100 super chat, and then we can
Nice.
discuss it.
Ooh.
Well, what I want to know about is the history of Ray, young Ray to now Ray.
I'm old,
That's
right?
what I
You
wanna
see
hear
all these
about.
grays in my beard?
Oh, welcome to the club, brother.
I know.
I want to hear about how you started reselling. I want to know the story. That's what I want to know.
How I got started reselling?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. It's been
I know you started
know how
on
many-
certain things, 2018, right?
that's YouTube 2018.
For the YouTube.
So like even before that, like I started probably like 20. Well, I started I started selling sneakers on eBay 09, something like that. And that was just like by mistake because I'm a sneaker collector and I would buy a couple pairs of sneakers and the plan was to like hold one and then wear one. But as you get into some financial issues, you got to get rid of some stuff. And I had all these shoes and I needed a new car and let's get rid of these shoes. And I bought a car and I was like, okay, this reselling thing is a thing. And so I sold the sneakers on eBay, set up all that, did that. And then I got away from it for a while. And then I probably got back into it probably around 2016, something like that. And yeah, the rest is history, pretty much.
What's your best shoe you've kept that's in your own personal collection? That's
I mean, I haven't stopped buying shoes. I like buying sneakers, but like at the time, like if you don't wear your sneakers, they like fall apart, especially because they're so old.
Yeah.
They just like disintegrate. I mean, we know as shoe resellers, they like crumble, and if you don't
Dry rot, yeah.
they dry rot, and which that's happened to me plenty of times where you open up a box and you're like, oh man, this brand new pair of sneakers, I can't wear it anymore. It's like talking, it's like, and it's not anybody's fault. It's just you should wear them, which is the craziest thing. If you want your shoes to last longer, you need to wear them.
Yeah.
But my favorite sneaker, and I still have, and I need to open it up. I need to make sure that it's okay. It's a pair of Air Jordan 13s, but it's a Boston Celtics Ray Allen exclusive sneaker where it only released in like Boston and Miami. I had a friend in Miami that was able to get me a pair. And the cool thing about it is it's Ray Allen. So on the tongue, it says like in like his little logo, like his handwriting, it says Ray. So it's
like
Ray, like a pair of Air Jordan sneakers, and in the tongue it says Ray on it.
That's
So
cool.
yeah,
That is
it's pretty
awesome.
cool. Like the R, like the little like part of the R, like the little whatever
The loop?
not the loop, but like the stick or whatever. It is
Yeah.
like Ray Allen like shooting like a 3-pointer.
Oh, that's
Like
Oh,
on
wow.
the logo. So it's pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
wish
that's
I
my
had
favorite.
my Air Jordans from my age, man. If I would have known now what I know, back then,
But you got to wear them. You got to wear them or else they like fall apart. I have a friend
know.
that owns a sneaker store, and he currently has a pair of 1985 Air Jordan 1s. Kristen's in the chat. She actually found a pair of baby Air Jordan 1s at the bins. So I
Oh, wow.
want her to sell them to me so I can put them on my shelf, but she doesn't want to sell them to me.
Do you walk with your feet to not crease your shoes?
Yeah,
or
our
no?
son
No, they're
Jamil
just
does that.
shoes. They're just shoes. You know,
My
like
kids
I'm not.
do that and they look stupid.
Well,
They look like a duck when they're walking.
they're like stumping.
well, I get it. I get it. Like if you don't, I've been collecting shoes to a point to where I've seen like different iterations of the same shoe released throughout the year. You know, so it's like every shoe they're gonna like put out eventually again. So and shoes are meant to be worn, and I wear the crap out of my shoes all the time. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Are shoes considered a repop too, like when they redo it, or no?
Well, there's different ones. No, they're called like retros. So like let's say a pair of like Air Jordan 1s, like just like the Chicago color where the red and the white and the black, right? So 1985 was the initial release year, and I think they re-released them in like 99 or something like that. And then they just keep releasing up. So they call them retros. So it's not like a repop. Yeah, it's just on the tongue, you can tell like what year they released. So
you're walking down the street, right? And you just have you ever had that moment where you see someone wearing something and you're just like in awe? And what was that?
not really.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if I saw someone wearing a pair of those Wu-Tang collabs, you know, the
dunks, the Wu-Tang
I
dunks.
would be like,
Yeah. Those are cool.
those are nice.
I mean, you would say that it's like, dude, nice sneakers. Like,
Yeah.
if you say that, like, there's particular sneakers that you say, hey, man, nice sneakers. That's like anybody that collects certain things, you're like, yeah, man, thanks. And then you get to, like, that's like the conversation starter. Like, let's say someone has like a really cool vintage tee that's like a legitimate, like, vintage band tee or something. If someone says, hey, man, nice shirt, nice band tee. If they really know what it is, then that starts conversation. You must know what I'm wearing. Let's talk.
Yeah.
That's a lot like the professional wrestling community. Like if you have like a shirt from a wrestler, and you're like, nice shirt, man. It's like, oh, you like wrestling too? Let's talk.
Yep.
You know,
There's a level of appreciation for that, right? Because
yeah, of course, yeah, for sure.
Respect.
Yeah, you know, like people that collect vintage cars or motorcycles or anything like that. It's like, if you're in the community, if you certain things that you only know that the community knows, it's like, oh, he's one of us. You know, he's
kind
like
of
part
reselling.
of the
You're out
club.
there, you know, you see when the phone go, you hear the phone go off, you're like, ooh, you're a reseller.
Yeah, we know that sound.
You know that sound.
That's cha-ching.
Mhm.
We know.
Yeah.
Dude, my phone has been on like mute since like 2009. Like, and even now it's like I put my phone like automatically like do not disturb from like 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. So like if you text me or send me a message, like I rarely like my phone just doesn't do anything.
Is that just to keep those business hours? You know,
No, it's just like I don't want to be consumed by my phone. So
Yeah.
good for
I
you.
just put it on
on
do not disturb during those hours because I can be on it. I can be on it all the time, and especially doing what we're doing, right? It's like you can always be on your phone, and it's like, oh, man, I need to take a little bit of a break.
Yeah. You can definitely get burned out.
For sure.
I think we've all been there, man. Phew. Sometimes you just need that isolation and just get back to just some quiet time, man, or family or whatever.
Like on Sundays, I rarely check my phone on a Sunday. Usually, like when I have maybe a downtime, like 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, let's see who texts me or who sent me a message or who sent me a video, and then that's it.
I wish I could say the same.
Yeah.
I'm a call. Do you guys text or call? Because I'm like a call guy. Like if you need me, call me. Like do not text me.
Depends on my urgency level.
I have 444 unread text messages.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
So if you need me, please call me.
I'm both. I feel like I've called Mel before, and I'm like, it's easier for me to just explain it through words versus texting. but I'm a natural talker, so I'm guilty.
She's got
of
the
both.
gift for gab.
Yeah, I'm guilty of both.
The mayor over here.
Although I have met my match, and she will remain nameless, but she knows I have met my match.
Ooh,
Yeah. It finally happened, right?
yes. Yeah, if you need me, Marco me.
Yeah, exactly.
And even then, I'll be sitting on my desk, and my phone will just be going crazy. And I'm like, what is going on? Just like BB, just vibrating. And I'm like, get this away from me.
I will say the few times I've reached out to you through Messenger, I've been able to get a hold of you, and I've gotten a response. So appreciate that.
Well, I know for sure. I hate that. One of my pet peeves is like people that don't respond back or don't like respond like quickly or not quickly, but just
Within
I don't
reason.
know. It's so weird. It's like there's like this weird like hierarchy. Like if I don't respond to you, like it's almost like I feel like I'm more important than the person that's trying to reach out, which is like so dumb, right? And like all the really successful people that I've ever known, like they're like, for instance, like the person that I work for, he's like a multimillionaire. Anytime I text him or call him, he answers like immediately. And I know he does not have the time whatsoever to be talking to me or answering my phone call, which that would give him more of a benefit of the doubt. It's like, okay, he'll call me or text me whenever he has time. Every time, what do you need? All that stuff. Like every super successful person has had the respect to like get back to someone in a really timely manner. So that's one of my pet peeves of like, if you don't, and I'm not like, maybe that's like I don't know, like a ego thing for me. Like if you don't answer my text message in a certain amount of time, like maybe, I don't know, but I don't know if you guys have experienced.
I think there's some value in that because at one point we all were hoping that someone would help out or just respond or give us that mentorship or just answer a question. So I think once you get to a level where people are now seeking you out, you want to do the same thing that you hope that somebody would have done for you. So I kind of think like that totally makes sense, even if it's very insignificant. Now, if you're like thumping at my 24/7, I think that might have to be addressed, but like
For sure.
I think within reason. But one of the things that drives me nuts about the phone, I know this is completely off, but you're texting somebody and they're responding and then you call, they don't answer the phone. Like you were just texting me. Like what? That frustrates me.
It's like you were just talking to me, like call me, and I see you read the text message.
Right.
They're like,
don't leave me on red.
Our 17-year-old's like, ew, phone call.
I'm not talking about
I will say that is annoying to me. You reached out to me, you needed something. I'm texting you now. I got to call you, and you're just not answering the phone. Anyways,
I think that's a wife. My wife is like that too. It's
Yeah.
So what's your typical day like, man? I mean, when do you find time to do a lot of your podcasts, your flipping and stuff, in your sourcing? When do you find time? Because I know you say you work for somebody else too. When do you find the time?
You just got to make time. You just got to grab it. So one thing that you have to do, like the more things that you do, the more it's like a plate, right? So like you have a plate, and if you add more stuff on the plate, something on the plate's going to fall off, right? So you can't have like too much on your plate. So like you almost have to make certain room to put things on your plate so they don't fall off. So you have to like get that time. So I'm learning. I'm doing better. Like one of the things that I've been trying to implement is finding time to exercise. So just the accountability of that, it's like, oh man, I wish I had time to exercise. It's like, well, you got to make time to exercise, right? Yeah. So it's like, if you want to do like this, it's like, okay, Amanda and Bob want me to do this podcast. Sure. Let's put it on let me put it on my calendar, and I'm going to put this is the 2-hour window where I'm making time to do this. And that's what it is. Right. So like with the podcasts, like I record 2 podcasts, like This Week in Reselling, which is the reselling podcast that I do. We record on Tuesdays from 11:30 to like 1:00, right? And then that's what we're recording. And that's like on my lunch break. So I'll come home, we'll record the podcast, I'll go back to work. On Mondays, I do another podcast called Hobby Nonsense Podcast, and that's like, I love it, by the way. Thank you. That's more of a trading card-esque podcast and collectibles podcast. We just had a coin guy on the podcast this week. So much great information if you guys collect coins or you want to collect coins. But that's Mondays after work, so like from 4 to like 6 o'clock. And so you just have to make time. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Like if my wife didn't get a hold of, like, doesn't know, or my phone doesn't work, she knows. It's like, okay, Ray's doing this at this time, this and this time, this and this time. So you just almost have to be kind of like regimented. It kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
you know, on the weekends it's a little more looser. But like during the week, it's a little like pretty much like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Most successful people are regimented and disciplined. I think that's where that comes from.
Mhm.
Maybe
I
at the
think,
root.
I think for us, we've become a lot more intentional with what we commit to and what we're doing, because like you said, you know, the buffet pants aren't going to fit anymore. Like there's nowhere for anything to go. So
Mhm.
I think
The buffet pants.
I mean, I
The
really
buffet,
feel
yeah.
like if there's something that you want to do, you need to be intentional about it, because it's not going to work if you're not.
You need to be intentional. Yeah, for sure. And something that I've also been doing is like with exercising, you have to wake up early. So I wake up early. So I've been waking up at 5 and just I go to the gym at 6, and then but like from 5 to 6, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and having a little time for myself, and then you know I'll go and exercise. So
But that's really good, because that like gets the endorphins and it clears your mind and it gets you set up to put you in a good place for where you need to start your day too. So
mhm.
I need to take a page from your book, Ray.
I've asked him several times to get up in the morning and do that.
Yeah, mornings are like super difficult for me.
Well, if you don't do it in the mornings, in the
Yeah.
afternoon, like after work or whatever you do, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, you got to make time. And the reason why I find it super important, you know, I'm overweight, I know that, but I mean, but dude, like, I gotta get my health in order. Like my dad, you know, we've like, dude, like maybe like 4 years ago, we found out like he had like untreated diabetes, and from like emergency, like his kidneys went like they were failing, and now he's on dialysis, right? And then from just like the sugar and all that stuff. So it's like, man, I don't want to be unhealthy. I don't want to have to be older and be taken care of. I want to be the person that's doing the taking caring.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Provider instead of being.
Like I don't want to be old and frail and not being able to like take care of myself. So I gotta just get out and walk. If you don't want to go to the gym, just walk.
Yeah.
It's hard in the South too. You know, you're not that far from us. We're about an hour and a half from each other.
It's nice weather right now.
No, I'm not saying that it's right now, but this is our time, is what I'm saying.
Ray, we have a membership. We pay $35 a month for a bougie ass gym. He has no excuse not to go.
No, I don't. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying during the summer it is harder because it is 1,000 degrees here.
Well, I'll tell you what, something, and I was in the same boat, Bob. So something that I did, and I had a discussion, my wife had this discussion with me. She's like, you have this gym membership, you're not going. It's like something needs to change. And I am going to a gym where there's a person that provides personal training there. So I'm paying him I go there, and I know that if I don't go, I'm paying for it, right? Yeah. And then he's a very, like, there's accountability there. If I don't go, he's going to ask me, why didn't you go? And you just don't want to be like the person to be like, well, I just didn't feel like going, you know? And it's just like, oh, you know? So it's like, I know that like I have to have that accountability for me to
Well, you're also using somebody else's time and resources. So there's like guilt in that. But
and create that habit. And once I get that habit created, then maybe I can start going by myself and doing all that stuff. But you have to have that habit creating something that just like sparks that fire, you know? And I think, and I know myself, and it's like, okay, I'm paying for it. I have to go. And he's so good about like accountability and all that stuff. And yeah, it's a good fit for sure. And I wish I would have done it a lot sooner. And yeah, and that goes with, you know, going back to reselling, like what does that look like when you're reselling business? Like what are the habits that you need to create for you to become a successful reseller, right? Mm-hmm. So like you see all these people that post their 90-day totals or how much they sell or all the crazy items that they find at the bins. It's like maybe they're going to the bins like 5 hours a day, and making that time to go. It's not like they're just going and they're finding fire every time. So they're making that time and getting that time and putting in that time to create a successful business and do well. So it's all about time management right now.
Yeah.
That's where I am right now. So
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
sounds
that's
That's
our
where we
biggest
are,
thing,
too.
is time management. The
Yeah.
9 to 5, going to the bins, trying to come home, still have family time, trying to
Mhm.
come home and get everything listed, photographed, still work on the other app platforms.
Planning
I think that's our
shows.
biggest problem right now, is trying to time management. That we could definitely say that's our biggest issue right now, is time management. And just
yeah.
Finding
And
a
I'm
reason-
sure, and when you do everything that you do, you got to make sure that you do it 100%, right? So like if you're spending time with your family, you're not gonna be like playing with the kids and you're still gonna be like on your phone, like
Be present.
scrolling through Instagram, because it's not an intentional time with the family. So, like if you're going to the bins, I'm going to the bins. If I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And if I'm hanging out with my family, I'm hanging out with my family.
Yep.
And that's what you're doing at that time. So it's just trying to, like you said, time management, be intentional, intentionality,
Speaking of family time, Ray, the holidays are coming and Thanksgiving's right around the corner. What's your traditions for Thanksgiving? Do you guys are you like all in turkey and the fixings, or what's that look like?
I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. We have both my sisters live here. My wife has 2 sisters that live here also within the Middle Tennessee area. And what we'll do, for breakfast to lunch, we'll go over to my sister-in-law, and then we'll have dinner with my sister. So it's chill. It's super easy. My wife's an incredible cook. All my families are great cooks, so it's easy.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
What about you guys? Are we turkey goers? Something that
I just
my
had
wife
turkey
makes that's
tonight.
incredible is cranberry sauce.
Yes.
And people don't like cranberry sauce, and
I love it.
I love it.
I love it too. I can't. It's not Thanksgiving without the cranberry sauce. And call me weird, but I like the stuff in the can.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's got to come out just right.
Really?
If you know, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not the can guy, man. That's the
It's got to be
problem.
like when it comes out.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, I love
Cool.
the
Yeah,
cans.
I make her cook extra food because for the next 4 days, that's all I eat is I chow down on turkey sandwiches, because usually we're selling on eBay or so, because we're getting to that fourth quarter right at Black Friday and people are buying. So Christmas lights and food for me.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's all I do.
So, Ray, can you rewind us a little bit about your reselling journey? I know that you sold electronics for a while. Where were you finding your items? If you don't want to divulge your sources, that's okay.
One of his sources is gone.
Is it okay?
He made a YouTube video.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
See, I
What are
watched it.
you
I
current?
watched it,
What are
Ray.
you?
I
currently
can't. You're cutting in now, Bob, so I can't really understand the questions.
So my question was your reselling journey through electronics. Can you walk us through that? Because I know you sold electronics for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I still do. Amanda,
Okay.
I heard you say that like there's the store's coming back.
Is it? Good.
Grand opening this tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Lucky Bundle, they've moved, they changed business models, and they're doing, it was like 20% bins, the rest of it retail. Now it's 100% bins, and their grand opening is tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to be filming a video there tomorrow. I'm super interested to see what kind of stuff that they have. Ever since, dude, before 2020, man, I wish Whatnot was around during that time, because some of those $5 bin places, man, I remember finding so much stuff and just like leaving it there because the profit margin wasn't there if I wanted to sell it on eBay. Because I think at the time I was like doing everything that was like $50 and above, putting on eBay, but I was buying stuff for like $5. But man, if I had Whatnot,
Could have cleaned up, huh?
it would have been insane.
Is this the same place?
Yeah, because I would just put stuff back. It's like, oh, this is $30. I'm not gonna get it. But man, I know it's crazy.
Yeah,
But
kicking yourself.
sorry, what was the question? I know I keep.
Oh, it's okay. Is this the same place where you did a video
Yeah.
of that guy that got upset or something happened that time with the worker? Is that the same place?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
they went out of business. A different place came on. A different company was there, and during the meetup, we got to go like during Dollar Day and then during the restock day. So that place went out of business. And then I think someone bought it out and they're just making it like a liquidation bin place. So the grand opening is tomorrow. So that's where I'll be at 9:00. I'm excited.
Have you sort of zoned in now? I know when we all start reselling, everybody's grabbing every damn thing. Have you sort of zoned in on just sort of skipping over certain things and then just focusing on certain things now when you're out and about only instead of grabbing everything?
What do you mean? Like at the thrift stores and stuff, or like
yeah, bins, thrift stores. If you go anywhere, like, do you sort of like now that you know, hey, you know what, I bought that in the past, I'm not going to do it again because eBay maybe is not the best comps or sale rates, or do you sort of now just zone in on certain things that you specifically look for instead of like gathering everything that you can find? Because I know that a lot of the new sellers are like, man, I grabbed this, and this, and this because I watched videos, but they don't sell properly enough for them. So they've like overspending.
Yeah. Well, it depends, right? So that's a really good question. I mean, I'm very particular about what I pick up because of one of the things that everyone says, you want profits, not projects, right? Yeah. So like if you see a pair of shoes and it's like, oh man, this pair of shoes it's a good pair of shoes, but I'm going to have to clean them up a little bit and, put them out to dry and maybe, do all that's like, that's a project.
Yep.
Right. So it's like, do you really want to be doing that? Like, is it worth your time? And for some people, it's worth their time. If that's what you're doing full time, like do it. Make all the money you can. But I'm more like, I want profits, not projects. Right. So like, for instance, like, one of the best learning experiences that I think I've ever had is I picked up like 3 or 4 boxes of like DVDs, like at a garage sale one time. And it was just full of DVDs and I got a great deal on it. I'm like, man, I think he sold them to me for like $50 or something like that. And there was probably over, I don't know, like 50 DVDs. But in hindsight, they just sat in my garage because I didn't want to go through them and scan all the ones that I thought that were profitable or not profitable. And I just sold them on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Like I made like a little bit of money, but I'm like, man, this is going to take me so much time. I don't want to have to do it for like what? Like a $1 profit on a DVD or something like, that's just going to sit there forever. So like you got to remember, like, especially for people that are just getting new into reselling, like you learn with the videos that you watch. And of course, I put out videos, everyone puts out videos. If you're a content creator, it's like, this is the stuff that I bought for this much and it's sold, but it might not work for you. And so you have to take everything kind of like as a grain of salt, or like as like put that in your back of your brain. Like, okay, Amanda, I know that Amanda sells plush. I know that Amanda sells Jellycat well, right? Or sells, like, even a better example, Amanda sells a lot of Build-A-Bear, but we all know that like the broad spectrum of like Build-A-Bear, right? Like this Build-A-Bear is worth a lot. This one's not worth that much. So like when you go out, you can't be like, well, I'm going to pick up every Build-A-Bear plush that I find because Amanda sells Build-A-Bear and she sells it so well, but you got to get kind of deep in the weeds, right? It's not always the case. And people say, well, Build-A-Bear doesn't sell. You're not picking up the right Build-A-Bear.
Right.
Like we had a Disgruntled Octopus on the podcast not too long ago, and his 99% of his stuff that he sells on eBay, Skylanders. And I'm just like, dude, what? Like Skylanders, like so many times you pass them up on, like in a garage sale. You're like, dude, those aren't worth anything. He's like, bro, let me show you which ones are worth money. and there's some that are exclusive to the USA that he sells over in Australia, and how to look at one to know how much it costs. And dude, he's got Skylanders that sold for like $500.
Yep.
Wow.
I saw that because he's actually, I wanted to learn from him because we have people coming in and asking for Skylanders, but I'm under the impression that, oh, they're not that great. You know, they filled up everywhere. Everybody we ask, oh, they have them, but they're no good ones. So he opened our eyes to a lot of that because I thought they were worthless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, said corn guy. I thought Ray said corn guy.
Turn up.
Yeah, but no, one of my best performing videos on YouTube was a Skylander lot that I picked up. And there was like one or two Skylanders in that lot that even these little things called what were they called? They look like little crystals. They're like transparent, like in a like trap. Are they called traps? Like Skylander traps? I think that's what they're called. They just look like little
Ellie might know. I don't know.
Yeah. And dude, some of those are worth like a ton of money, and they're just like a little transparent, like almost looks like a gem or something like that. And yeah, but like just like everything else, you gotta know what you're getting into. If you want to start selling, you know, there's some VHS they're worth a lot. There's some DVDs that are worth a lot. There's some I forget that I can do all the. It's my ADHD brain. Yeah. So yeah, stick with what you know. You know, like everyone, like I sell a lot of Pokemon cards, right? And everyone's like, "Oh, that Pokemon cards might be worth a lot." It's like, dude, it's only worth like $10. It's like you just got to know what like is good and what's bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we were watching your show on Whatnot the other day while you're doing your rips.
yeah, man, I bought some more cards today.
I was
Walmart.
so close. I was so close,
I
right? You
know.
have to. I was so close.
I know. Well,
the
today
time.
I was just telling some friends of mine that I was on a call today. We scheduled a call for not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday because of the Hobby Nonsense podcast that's doing well. We're going to be able to sell on eBay Live, so we're going to do the onboarding process in 2 weeks.
You're
That's
the
awesome.
unicorn. I was wondering who was going to be chosen.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm super excited about that, and super exciting how different that works compared to, you know, Whatnot or Dibdit or any of the other live reselling platforms, and see if the audience is there. Yeah, I've been selling on Fanatics Live also. It's just like a card place that you can sell cards, and people do breaks and stuff like that. And all these.
How is that good? Because I've got my first shows lined up for some sports cards and stuff. So I was like curious.
On Fanatics?
No, on Whatnot, but I'm curious about Fanatics because I heard you talk about that, and I was just going to pick your brain on that. And what?
Yeah, well, you do have to go through an approval process on Fanatics. I don't know what that looks like, but one of the things that they require, which I love this because Whatnot is known for a ton of different scams and all that, especially with trading cards. You have to have 3 cameras when you go live on Fanatics. One on your face. You can't be faceless on there. They have to know what you look like. One on the face, one on your cards. That's what the people see. And then one that people do not see, that is overlooking you opening the cards that Fanatics records.
Nice.
So there's no any shady business. So I have this camera, you can't see it now. This camera that's like overlooking my desk, that when I do the breaks, that it's like overlooking all
the whole operation going on.
Yeah. So there's no like switching or anything like that. So I love that. So there's a lot of so people that are looking to really spend some big money on trading cards, they go over to Fanatics because that's what they have a lot of security in place. So people do not get scammed, and that you're selling, you're going to be able to get the card that you got, right? Like on Whatnot, you can like cancel the order, and some people just like delete their account completely. Like if they pull like a $30,000 card, it's like, I'm gone. I'm never doing Whatnot again. And they'll just down the road, they'll open it up with some other account.
We were just talking about a few people being investigated on Whatnot that are the rip card breaks and all that stuff, that some big names out there to be what we're hearing because of not getting what you think you're getting, or they don't want to show you what they're ripping, and so I like that fanatics part though. The whole
Yeah.
I like the security, all the which that makes me feel comfortable knowing that there's people that want that and then they go there because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna get scammed.
Yeah.
Well, it protects you too as the seller too, for someone to try to say that you did something when you didn't too. Because
Exactly. It's like I didn't do it. It's like there's a camera right here.
It's a
And a lot of
secured
people don't
transaction.
know, the buyers don't know that there's another camera that has to be overseeing the
Right.
table and all that stuff. So it's like you claim something, it's like, okay, pull the tape, baby.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good security. I like it.
Yeah. So
that's
I'm
good.
excited. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the eBay Live because I'm just curious to see how all that works. And I do think you guys were talking about like social media being like the next thing. I think live selling really is going to be like the next. I mean, we all know like in China, dude, it's like crazy. I have a friend that just came back from China that owns a sneaker store, oddly enough, that he's like, dude, it's so crazy out there. It's like you don't even need anything. You don't even need to carry your wallet. It's just like carry your phone. It's got your driver's license on there. It's got all your money. Like everything you ever need is on your phone, and everyone just pays with their phone and all. It's just wild.
Yeah, that's the future of what's coming. Where'd you get your love of Pokemon? Just curious.
Just by being a kid, man. I'm a millennial. I'm a 90s kid. Oh, that's the Nashville one.
That's for you.
This is for you, Ray.
For me?
That's for you. That's for you, yeah.
Is it really?
It really is.
No.
It really is.
He just found it.
That's
Where were we at the bins?
crazy.
I forget where I found him.
We just found him like last week, and when
I've been having a stretch of luck, Ray.
Yeah.
I really have been.
He has been.
Some might call me the chosen,
Dude,
but
that's when they had the competition. That's when they had the Pokemon Worlds here in Nashville.
Yeah, let's make this guy big so you can enjoy him for all he is before you get him in the mail. But
oh, dude, Bob, that's crazy. Thank you so much.
That is. Yeah, that's different.
Does they have a tag? What does the tag say on the? Is it different? The Pokemon does it say Pokemon Center Nashville or
read.
anything
Hold on.
special?
even with these, I can't see.
It says 2018 Pokemon World Championships 2018 on one side, and then on the other side it says the Pokemon Company International.
Oh my gosh, dude! Don't give that's got to be worth some money. Don't give that to me.
Yeah, I don't care about money, Ray. Money's nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people. Money is nice. We've had a lot of success.
Sure you don't want it?
we've had a lot of success this year and last year. We're doing really well, and whenever that happens, I'm a firm believer. You can't receive if your hands closed, right? You have to be able to release and give. So, just a small token of our appreciation,
dude. Thank you so much. That's gonna go right next to my Bill SSK promo, Mr. Bill plush right there.
The one with the pistols.
No, we'll do this guy right here. The
Mr. Bill.
The one that goes. Yeah.
Well, if you see, I have all of Ken's pictures right here.
Yes, over the door.
Yeah.
So does that give us a little open door, maybe just a foot about next year?
Yeah.
She's like a dog with a bone, right?
How are they going to get that Pokemon to you? How are they going to get that to you if they don't ship it?
That's very true. I will let you know that I have been scouring the Middle Tennessee area to find the perfect location for our next meetup. So I do want to still do it at the end of April, probably beginning of May, depending on how things land, the weekends land. But knowing that there was like around 300 people last year, and they'll probably be, I'm guessing, more closely to like around 400 people. And I still want to make it free. So having somewhere where there's food and drink and all that stuff is getting to be a little challenging.
So what I
still
suggest,
being in budget.
What I suggest, Ray, and I'll be your first customer, is create a merch line for it, the Nashville Flipper meetup. I'd love to have the merch on my back.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that too, like t-shirts. I do have the logo already.
You do?
I do.
You do? Okay. That's good to
do.
know. That's hopeful for all those that have been waiting.
I do have a logo already.
So now
Some
we
people
just
do
got to
know.
get some prints and a t-shirt machine, and you do it yourself, man.
I know. Some people do know what the logo looks like. Shirts have been in discussion, but the thing about t-shirts, you got to get them printed and you got to get them, what sizes, right? It's like,
There's services now.
unless you do pre-orders, which
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like a lot of logistical parts where it's like, oh man, do I really want to do all this?
So the location itself, right? I have an idea about this too, and you may have already thought about this.
Tell me, Bob.
What about reaching out to the Chamber of Commerce and saying, "Hey, listen, I'm going to have about 400 people that are actually, commerce people. They're coming in here. It's going to shake up things in Nashville. Buy up all your stuff, and spend a bunch of money visiting. Can you help me out?" And I bet you, if I were a betting man, they'd be like, "Here, Ray, please take our facility and use it."
I get that. And I want to, one of the issues that we ran into last year is we couldn't predict the weather, right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
So it's like, oh man, is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain? Is it going to rain? Is it going to, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I would have it at the same location, the meet and greet that we did last year, because I still think that we can fit that space. But I don't want, that would probably be the last resort, but I don't want to have to worry about it raining or not raining, because that was so stressful. And I'm just like, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
yeah. So especially being in April and
showers, man.
and it's that day it was supposed to rain. So thank the Lord that it didn't rain. And so I got one location that I think we can pull it off. And the cool thing about this one, it's literally within walking distance from where I live. It's on the water. It's on the lake. People can go outside. And for food, if we lock down this location, I have some relationships with some food trucks, and then I'm thinking of just have them come through, and then people can still buy.
Can you partner with Mama's Hot Chicken? Can you find her?
Mama Joy's Hot Chicken out of Murfreesboro.
Fire.
Hands down.
Do they have a food truck?
Yes. We went to the bins one day, and the one on Berry Hill, you know how they have those, I don't know if they're industry building, teacher buildings, I don't know what they are.
Department of Education is over there.
She was parked in there, and I was just like, it was the best mac and cheese, the chicken. And I'm not a hot chicken person.
Is it Hot Chicken Mama?
I think it's Mama Joy.
Mama Joy's Hot Chicken and more.
Yeah.
So good.
Absolute fire.
If you follow her on Facebook, you know where she is. Kind of like, the ice cream truck, where they're going to be. So
would you guys want hot chicken?
Man, when don't I want hot chicken?
Okay,
is the question.
Dude, I'm in the same boat, but I'm just saying, like, some people's tummies might not be able to handle it.
Well, it wasn't as hot as Hattie B's. At least at Hattie B's, you can choose your level of heat. Hers was really good, and her sides were good too. I'm just saying, if you can find her, she needs an invite. And I wouldn't be opposed to paying for my chicken plate. Like, heck yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's going to have to be like, if we get the food truck, it's like everyone pays for their own food.
Right.
It's easy enough or whatever. I'll tell you what, one thing that that will not be happening for sure is that the Mexican restaurant where we went to after church, the waiter was so terrible. He was like drunk from the night before.
Oh wow!
And something like
Nashville be hitting.
They couldn't do like separate checks. They couldn't do like separate checks. So like I paid for everyone's food, and everyone just like Venmoed me or gave me cash. But it's like, it's just like such a hassle, So it's like we're not coming back. So, but I think.
Now, are you still thinking of the arcade place at all? Is that in the same vicinity?
I think we should. I think for sure, because I think that was a hit. That was a hit. Did you guys go, Amanda, Bob? Did you go to the? Yeah. Did you guys like it? Let me ask you this question, Amanda and Bob. What were the things that you absolutely loved, and what are the things that like maybe we can do a little bit of tweaking?
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go?
You go first.
Okay.
I loved everything, but
I usually send out a survey. I did the first year, and I didn't this year. I just lost track of time. So.
I'm gonna let you talk about your idea of that thing.
Okay.
So I think for me, being an hour and a half away, being at the hotel that we stayed at for me gives me an opportunity for a meeting point to just catch up with everybody, because when you go to the meetup, the hotel allows for that like intermingling. When we're in a bigger setting, like you're like a little fish in a big sea, like you don't get to have those intimate conversations. Like I know we were able to talk to you for a good 45 minutes and have your ear and tell you about our testimony, which was really cool. But you don't get to have that when we're all spread out and in different spots. So for me, I enjoyed that. I don't think there was really anything about the meetup that I didn't like. I'm a bins person, so I think it's good to have different ideas for different sourcing, because we all don't source the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't really have anything that I personally didn't like, except we did not get to talk to certain people that we wanted to, just because of the availability of talking to that person, which is not a you thing. That's nothing you can control.
That's just what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do have an idea, because most of us stay at the same hotel. What if we, like, I wouldn't be opposed to paying for, a meal, because you have to pay for a meal anyway. If we had enough room, whoever wanted to go to the conference room, because they have a conference room at the hotel, where we could do some sort of like more intimate meet and greet for those who wanted to do that kind of thing.
Were you there the night, like, I can't remember, the Saturday night or the Friday night, like where everyone was just like hanging out in the lobby?
Oh yeah, because we stay at the Holiday Inn Express.
You're talking about the year one, right?
No, it was year two, and we gave out some more items and stuff. I think it was the Saturday night. I can't remember if you guys were there or not.
Maybe we were sleeping.
I don't remember that. So probably do you remember what time-ish it was?
It was late. It was at nighttime.
Is that when Kristen was playing games and stuff? They were talking about that? Yeah, no, we were in bed.
Okay. A lot of people got to do that night.
Yeah.
Like hang out and like all that stuff. So
that's my favorite part about the meetup is the lobby, because the first year, if you don't know, man, it was crazy. There was a baby shower going on.
I just missed it. I remember pulling up and hearing all the commotion. I was like, what is going on?
The best part of the whole thing was when Apex Jeff comes out of the elevator, bumps into the baby mama. Oh my God. Or the baby mama girlfriend. We don't know exactly what it was, but he had gift bags in his hands, and he was like happy-go-lucky, and she was like ready to square up because
she was going at it with basically.
I wouldn't want to fight Jeff. Jeff can probably throw down.
I mean, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark corner.
Yeah.
This fight started breaking out at the baby shower, and they invited the baby daddy, and unfortunately that didn't go well.
Yeah.
What would you guys thinking about, like, if we got there's a couple hotels down the road, and Ken and I actually went to go see these hotels because he was here last year. He got to come down for some other reasons, and so we showed up. We looked around in a couple of hotels that had like what do you call them, like ballrooms or conference rooms,
centers,
like bigger than the ones at the Holiday Inn. What would you guys think about that? Would that be too not as fun? Or
I think what you're gonna gradually end up doing is like almost like a FlipCon type of thing, because it's gonna grow to a point where you're gonna need to start thinking in that regard. And that's a tough choice, because you lose some of the intimacy, right, when you do that kind of thing. I agree.
And that's the best part, right? Like Amanda, like you said, it's like I want to have these conversations with people that I don't normally get to have conversations with.
Right. And I Bob's talked about it before. I'll let him talk about it, but basically he has said you could probably, maybe if people are interested, to do some sort of like speed dating thing where we
initially
put up with another reseller that you don't know, because
the plan was from last year was to have like a kind of like a bingo, not a bingo, but like how we did the bingo the following day.
Yeah.
It was something like that, like a meet, like a meet and greet, like go and like check this stuff off,
or like a team exercise or team,
something like that, like a team building exercise, like you were saying, Amanda. Like go, like like an example, like make sure to get a picture with Ken.
Right.
Or mark that off your list, and you get to meet
like
Ken.
A scavenger hunt kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like meet someone that's from the same state that you are, or meet
Right.
someone
Yeah.
that just sold like a red monster truck, or meet somebody that sells plush or something like that. You know, like just to get to people to meet other people.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be
At
really
least
good
just to break
networking
the
idea.
ice the initial day, and so the following days you're like, oh, you're the one that is you're the one that's from Alabama. It's like, what part of Alabama do you live? It's like, oh, that's awesome. Da, 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 da. You know, you get that community going, because that's the whole point, right? That's what I wanted to do. It is just so people can exchange ideas, people can learn from other people, and just create those relationships. And I think that, dude, some people, if they didn't know,
Oh, look at what Ellie said.
what about a passport where you have to get? Oh, that's perfect.
That is
Yeah, I
awesome.
love that.
That's a great
That is
idea.
a great idea.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a rubber stamp. You don't want me signing anything. Trust me.
I think that's great, and then we can provide that as their like
Part of your grab gift. or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I think we should all
Way to
just
go,
bring,
Ellie.
we should all bring something to get signed and see everybody
If you
get
tie it to a
signed.
prize, people will be competitive.
for
You
sure.
Oh,
know.
speaking of,
Do you have the beaver?
no.
Not this coming.
Oh
year.
yeah, that's the
There
one.
he is.
Look
There
how
he
much
is.
bigger it is, because she knows there's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot of signatures on that thing.
So
Make it big.
this year, this is the plan for this year. I mean, this thing's
This
huge.
coming
You
year.
you can sign anywhere, right? So this is my thought. I'm not the only one that has a nonprofit or whatever that's near and dear to the heart. I saw this as an opportunity because, Chick-fil-A, like whatever. And it's huge. So there's plenty of room for everybody to sell it. My idea this year is, if we get it signed, which I hope we do, I think we need to live auction it from the reseller meetup, because I think it'll create more buzz when I brought it home. Not everybody had the opportunity to be excited and be a part of that, especially since they were signing it. So I will gift this to you to figure out what you want to do with that. I mean, I don't mind getting it signed, whatever. I have no shame. But I think this would be a really good idea to do it there so that we can create hype, and, you
agree.
can choose whatever nonprofit you want, or however you want to, maybe sponsor a new reseller, or I don't know, whatever.
I guarantee you, if Chick-fil-A gets wind of this, and they'll be a sponsor, likely. They're pretty good.
We can give the money out to the person that came from the furthest.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do that.
Something like that.
And
I want
as
to
a
give
matter
it
of
to the
fact,
kids.
This came
old
from a
school.
Chick-fil-A friend's owner. So
Yeah, it came from a franchisee. So
I know my wife is, she's principal at a school, and they just had a fundraiser, so I would like to give it to them, but I'm a little biased, but
yeah, I think that type of workflow, whenever you're working with children like that, is super important, and it's not glorified quite enough.
Yeah,
So,
and I'll if we do that, I'll for sure have like the principal there and tell a little bit about the school and like all that stuff. I think that's a great idea.
I think it'd be really cool.
yeah.
No, we're not selling it to you, Jeff, for $3. No, sir.
I just sold Jeff a bundle. That's
No, I
was
think
point
that's
of
a great
contention.
idea. I just want to be able to have enough signatures and then auction it off there. But if we publicize it way before, like when I'm making an announcement videos for the meetup, then I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine.
I can bring it to you whenever. I'm not shipping this thing, but I will bring it to you whenever.
Okay.
We're
My
always
dog
in
will always
Nashville
start
anyway. It's
sleeping
our
with
second
it
home.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think that's a great idea, Amanda. Yeah. Those are all great, fantastic ideas.
Yeah.
See, I love this because it just gets my juices going, and it's just like, oh man, like, okay, we need to buckle down and get this going.
Well, I think you're going to get a good turnout, because I know that last year was our first year. We enjoyed it immensely. We loved it.
Oh,
so
awesome.
As soon as we left, she was already talking about coming back next year. But then
that's so great. So can I ask you guys what you liked and what you thought maybe can use a little bit of tweaking?
I think the more the tweaking probably fell on us with getting down there and booking our room so late, because we stayed at just
Not safe hotel.
Where'd you stay?
But no, man, I think the event was awesome. That was our first time. So
where did you stay? The hotel that's across the street from?
Okay.
What is that hotel? I know that Silver Hair Stacker stayed there too.
Yeah, we stayed one night and then we rolled out because
our room was in the very back. And
Yeah.
it was not.
it was not a good place when you can start hearing the doors knocking at 3, 4 a.m. for like a
People
blue
knocking
light
on your
special.
doors.
Who's
Yeah.
coming to get what?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was a little sketchy.
I think I have a policy. If my front door leads to the outside, I'm not staying there.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But all in all, man, I thought you hosted a great event for being a first time attendee. I thought it was awesome. We can't wait to go back, and I know that spreading the word, a lot of new resellers that we've spoken with,
Even
They all-
buyers, even
even
buyers and
buyers,
whatnot.
because we hang our everything we got from you, we put on the back wall by our banner and stuff, and people ask about Nashville, and we talk about it. So I think there's a lot of curiosity on a lot of new people. Hey, I want to come to this. I want to come to this because everybody sees that we had a lot of fun. We met Bob and Amanda. We met Gulf Coast Pickers there. We met a lot.
We got our first taste of the
I'm
business.
so glad Ryan got to come because there was like I think it was like up to the point it was like, I don't know if we can come. I don't know if we can come. And like they came and I was like, oh, I'm so glad that you guys are here.
Mhm.
I worked hard on that
To
one.
get them there.
The mayor was politicking like you wouldn't believe.
So they
Were they
came-
glad that they came?
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. They came the day before. They stayed here with us. We did some thrifting around here to show them where we thrift around here. And then we took 2 separate cars. Christine and I drove up together, and Bob and Ryan drove up together.
Oh, that's great. That's
So
some good
we
girl
had a
time
little
and
bit
good
of
guy
time,
time.
right before that. Now I don't know what's going to happen next year if we're going to do the same thing or how that looks, but I was really glad because it was like our friend anniversary. That's where we first met them, like all the things.
We've met so many good people through
Yeah.
Whatnot and through the Nashville Reseller Meetup. Can't say enough about the community, really.
Yep.
The reseller community in general, I would say 99% of it is just, great people.
Genuine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Genuine
We're looking
people.
at you, heckin' Steve.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I will say the first year when we did the meet and greet at that little intimate little, like, I don't know what it was. They were like doing their
Oh,
opening thing.
Born Hungry Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
like
they've-
it's huge
They've
difference
blown
from
it out of
that.
the water.
I love that place.
Yeah.
So, we did.
They're great guys. They
Yeah.
have transitioned the whole store into a Pokemon store, and something that this is how cool they are. Whenever there's a new Pokemon release and you hear like all these scalpers and all these, like the cards, you can't get them. They're always like, way above MSRP. Whenever there's a release, every time they sell it at MSRP.
That's awesome.
It's just like there's a line and you buy one thing. When you're done, if there's enough, you can go back in the line and keep buying it. But it's everything. It's at MSRP.
it's not
Dude,
like the
Target has
Costco
gone up
halls.
on their price.
Mhm.
GameStop has gone up on their prices, but they're like steadfast. And that goes a long way when
Yeah.
creating like a community like that. Because it's like, where am I going to go to buy cards? I'm going to go there because they help the community out and people support, it's like you were saying. So yeah, but I'm excited. Again, this is exciting, and hopefully, I'll start after the holidays. I think it will get it really rocking and rolling. So everything will come out extremely fast when it does. So get ready.
Well, know that if you need help, Ray, that the community is here to support you.
For sure. And I appreciate that. People say that, Bob, and when they say that, I do lean on them.
I know.
I'm built different.
Don't mean it, because a lot of people will say it and they don't mean it.
Well, there's two things you got going for you.
You tell me that I'm gonna put you to work.
2 things that you got going for you. One is that I'm a man of my word. 2 is that we're so very close to you that it's not too far of a lift. And 3, my wife is the mayor.
The mayor, baby. Yeah.
She's the mayor. She knows everybody.
Yeah. So again, everyone that ever said that, it's like, oh, let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna put you to work.
I think that happens.
Don't make me stuff bags, Ray. I'm better than that. Better than that, Ray.
Hey, and that was so cool seeing
though.
the videos of people stuffing bags, and I'm like, man, so many people helped in and did what needed to be done, and I didn't ask them to do it, and they were like, I got to get this done. Okay, so something I'm going to do, and I'm going to let you guys in on this little secret.
Uh-oh.
Thanksgiving
You
is
heard it
on
first.
Thanksgiving is next Thursday, right? And I've been holding this video. The Friday, Black Friday, I'm going to release the behind the scenes footage of the Nashville meetup
Oh,
that my
cool.
sister-in-law was filming the whole time. So like
Oh, very
game
cool.
show and the people stuffing the bags and everything like that. It's just going to be a whatever hour long or whatever it is. It's just going to be, I'm going to put it on YouTube. So
Nice.
Very cool.
Well, we're going to tell everybody about it because now that everybody's inquiring about it, go check out this and see how
check it out.
What
Yeah,
it takes
how
to put it
crazy it
together.
was.
time it was.
Yeah. Well, and I think what you're saying about when people say they'll do it and then, things happen. Bob and I talk about this all the time where I think that people's intentions are pure and thoughtful
sure.
at the time of saying it. And then it comes around to you're like, oh, but if you need anything or you want to bounce ideas, or whatever, we'll support however we can.
For sure. And I know that leading up to it, I do have some calls and stuff that I put out just to bounce ideas and stuff like that. So I'll definitely be leaning on you guys to come on those and we can discuss further.
That's exciting.
We're 12 hours away, so we'll arrive early.
Where are you guys at? Washington? We're
We're in West Virginia.
West Virginia, baby.
Yeah.
So,
we'll get there early and we'll stuff bags. I don't give a shit.
Maybe you know the answer to this, and I've heard this. So the song, Country Road,
Roads, Take Me Home.
it's about West Virginia, not Virginia, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
West Virginia. Yep.
Okay.
That's the theme song that's played here all the time.
Yep, all the football games.
Yeah.
What do you think about? I know it's not Virginia, but what do you think about James Franklin being the head coach for Virginia Tech? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not a Cavaliers or a Hokies fan, but I mean, he did turn the Penn State around. So I mean, Hokies have been struggling a little bit, So
Ever since was the legendary coach that had that?
Yeah, with the face.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if it was like a goiter or that got removed, or I don't know what.
Yeah, I forget what it's just all that skin graft he had.
Yeah.
But they haven't had a program. A Beamer, I think it was Frank Beamer, right? So yeah,
dude. I remember being young and watching Michael Vick play for Virginia Tech, and I'm just like, this guy's incredible.
He was a beast, man. Even when he went to the Falcons, the dude was a monster. Yep.
He's still one of my favorite players. I love Michael Vick.
Yeah, you have to. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a big Virginia fan. I hate what Virginia's turned into, and it's just high priced. Nobody can live there anymore. So everybody's coming to my place and pushing us all out of here. Virginia
dude,
now.
I know the feeling. Got all these Californians coming in. It's very rare that you like, where are you from? It's like, I'm from here. It's like, oh, for real? It's like, yeah, I grew up here.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to high school? I went to high school here.
Yeah, that's how Huntsville is as well.
It's transplants.
Transplants.
Yeah. We're transplants, so
I'm a damn Yankee. I'm never going back to Connecticut. So I'll just say, that's where we're from.
We're moving south because of the Southern hospitality. Because I'm tired of everybody up here just being like, just.
Is West Virginia not considered
for everybody, man? And they're just rude and mean, and it's just, I don't know. Southern hospitality just fits us better.
It used to not be that way. It used to be very laid back and chill.
I would have thought West Virginia would have been at least a little bit part of the South, or at least have a little. No. I mean, more so the West Virginia, you might have a little bit of that, but Virginia, no, and. It's just now West Virginia is going to be turned into another extension of Virginia over time. And
We're
it's just
the overflow for Northern Virginia, DC area.
People are now coming our way. They don't mind commuting 3-4 hours, 5 hours in traffic to go to work down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
And and your hour and a half commute will turn into a 3 hour.
I have to leave at 3:30 to get to a job if I want to get there within like an hour and a half, it says. If not, if I leave 30 minutes, 40 minutes late, I'm sitting 3-4 hours in traffic. It's nonstop. It's just.
Oh, no.
It's not fun.
So
I thought we had it bad. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. So you guys will be heading south. We're going to be a few hours.
What was that?
So you need to move to Huntsville.
Come on down.
Listen, we've been trying. Even if
He's
they don't
working
come
on
to
her.
Alabama, Tennessee, like
You got her. You guys got her wanting to go to the Tennessee now. You guys have her wanting
Tennessee,
to
the rolling hills of Tennessee.
Dude,
Now, look,
Tennessee's.
You know, I
You guys
think-
been to Gatlinburg?
it's beautiful.
That's on our bucket
Yeah,
list.
we have not been
That's
there
on our
yet.
bucket list to get there. Yep.
Go to Gatlinburg. I mean, dude, Tennessee's awesome.
We just went to the East Tennessee reseller meetup.
Oh yeah, how did
Yeah.
that go?
Yeah, it was good. It's their first year. There's a lot of
They put a
great
lot of work
ideas,
into that.
a lot of work. The Reseller Locker Room podcast, can't say enough about Ben and Alex and
Do they still
Archie.
do the podcast? I haven't seen
Yeah.
any. Okay.
yeah, but one of them doesn't do it anymore.
I think Ben just recently got married, so he took some time off. I know
Ben's
he
not
was-
doing it anymore.
No, I think he's doing it. I think Alex.
one
I
of
think
them
Alex
stepped
might
away.
have. I know Archie stepped away.
Yeah.
He was trying to refocus on his reselling. He's like, how can I treat someone if I'm not gonna walk the walk and talk the talk, right?
My
Well,
my
that's
only
a-
thing that I didn't like about the meetup there was the first night they had it at a lodge, which is fine, but it was very loud. There was karaoke and loud music, which is
It makes it hard to connect.
but it was very
Yeah.
hard to have conversations and but other than that,
But no
it was
DJ.
good. We went in a few days earlier and we met up with the Rebel reseller and her husband Robert.
Yeah.
So we got to experience East Tennessee with them, which was really, really great.
We got to see all the areas that were
Yeah.
affected by the flooding. I thought it
Oh,
was just
yeah.
North Carolina that was affected, but no,
Basically their backyard.
their backyard over there.
yeah.
That's
That whole
crazy.
area. They showed me like a 60-foot drop down into the river that this person's house was, and the water was all the way up to that house.
Yeah.
The amount of water that was moving
Wow.
through that area
Oh, that had to be wow.
washed away bridges. To the date we were there is when that actually happened,
Yeah.
and they were just now opening bridges in some areas. So
But it was nice to be there to
Beautiful.
experience
absolutely
other
beautiful.
ways to source. But for us, we are in a really good spot to have the benefits of what we have here, and then having the hour and a half to Nashville. And
Yeah,
we recently, for our anniversary, did 7 states in 5 days. St. Louis was fire.
The Benz.
Yes. Yep.
also
The way they do it is they open from
That's where they have
10
those
to-
conveyor belts.
no.
No. Okay.
They
What am I
they
thinking?
open from 10 to 1. They close at 1 and reopen at 3. So all the bins are new when they reopen. So you're not waiting for new bins to come out. So like if you're an electronics person, you're going to be over in electronics where I'm going to be in hard goods trying to grab plush and he's grabbing t-shirts. Whereas when you go to the bins in Nashville, you got the t-shirt people coming over and being nosy and going through and just getting in your way. It's not like that. There's not a lot of crossover, and both bins, they're about like same with the ones in Nashville. They're about 15-20 minutes apart from each other. So you can do literally an hour and a half at both and still get the benefits of both bins.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know
so-
that Dixon Pickens. I think that was his stopping grounds when he would go to the bins.
yeah, it's good. And then we went to Arkansas too, and Arkansas is $1.09 a pound.
yeah,
Oof.
Yeah.
so affordable.
Walked in and grabbed a jelly cat right in front of somebody, and they were like, "We've been here all day." Well, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Where for your luck.
Amanda finds the jelly cats.
Yeah.
But they find
They
her.
gravitate towards.
I don't know what it is about me and lately in plush. I've been finding some pretty good like grails, big comfy couch,
Yeah.
mostly like all kinds of like new attack, like new old stock. Like it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, something that you barely see used. Find something like new old stock. And my friend here that I just recently picked up, no whammy. No whammies.
Wow.
No
Okay.
whammies. No whammies.
Turn around and look.
That is very cool.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I've seen one of those.
So it's just I don't know what it is lately, but like we
Got that
talked
mojo.
about in the beginning of this, and we're talking about near the end, a choice and opportunity. You have a
Yeah.
choice to
Yeah.
get yourself out there, and you have the opportunity to do so. Take it.
Yep.
So
You can't find it unless you put yourself in that opportunity. So you're
That's right.
right
You're
on,
right,
Bob.
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so I think that's
Well,
all
that's
it
like-
is, really.
Yeah.
So,
And it's good that when you talk about the meetup, you never know who you're going to meet or what that person who that person knows that's going to give you an extra opportunity or a door will open.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Or you might learn something new from everybody. You can incorporate it that might actually help and benefit you scaling your business. You just pick and choose certain things that might benefit and work with you, man, by meeting everybody. You do a great thing.
We scaled our product knowledge based off the Rebel resellers content. We studied, and we put ourselves in a situation and executed based off that information. And then we turned that into a very successful business. We're doing very well. We have no room for complaints. And I'm just going to say, just call them out right now. If you're not following the Rebel Reseller on YouTube and you want to be successful at reselling.
They are one content creator that we have followed where we have not been misguided.
Yeah.
And that's our experience, And it's funny you say that about the connection. So last year we were at the meetup. We came back and they're like, there's the plush lady. Like, I'm like, oh God, I don't know if that's a bad thing
You're
or
the plush
not.
lady now.
Yeah. And then what's her name? I'm gonna mess it up. The one that lives in Tennessee. Sunshine Girl.
Good.
Small Town Girl.
Yeah, Small Town Girl thrift.
Okay.
Small Town Girl shop.
Yeah.
My bad. Marcy Depew.
Marcy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she put out an Instagram post the other day with the Fisher Price Little People lot. And she's like, I've been collecting these for a while. Someone at the reseller meetup told me to pick them up. I'm like, that was me.
Yeah.
I love me some Marcy.
Yeah, she is fantastic. This is our first time being recognized as the Rocket City Resellers was at the Nashville Bins.
That was a good time.
Amanda screamed in joy as she found a jelly cat.
Yeah.
Her daughter was like, oh my God, that's Rocket City Reseller.
That's not what happened.
No, that's what Marcy told me. That's what Marcy told me.
What happened, Amanda?
You tell us
the story.
We were at the bins and they just brought out a fresh new bins of hard goods. And I was digging and Marcy was standing next to me to my left. I reached under. I was like, oh, a jelly cat. She was right next to me. Our cart was on the wall. So I walked around and my hands were full and I put them in there. I turn around and she's right there. And she's like, can I ask you something? Yeah. And she was like, are you Rocket City Resellers? I said, I sure am. And I was like, Bob, come here. And like, she wanted to take a photo. And it was really cool because that was the first time, like through our journey
famous,
where we've
Amanda.
ever.
Yeah.
You're famous.
I mean, if it never happens again, I was like, that's fine. But
she's internet famous.
But funny story, about 3 weeks ago, I went and picked up a Marketplace Little People order. I get to this person's house to pick it up and she's like, can I ask you something? I'm like, son of a what? I'm like, sure. She's like, are you Rocket City Reseller? I was like, get the heck, no way. She's like, I buy from you on Whatnot.
Oh, it's like, so these are all mine that you were selling back to me?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said to Bob. I was like, am I buying the same stuff over again?
Yeah, you just bought all your stuff back.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. But
we're gonna have Marcy on the show, by the way.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on the
great.
podcast. She's gonna be on the podcast. We can't wait to see what her journey's been like. Like you said, she's fantastic.
Watch, she's gonna tell me my recollection is completely wrong.
I'm almost 1,000% positive. She's like, my daughter recognized you first.
Maybe, but anyway, so that was kind of cool. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but it's neat when you're out and about. Like we see Scott from Huntsville all the time here.
The bearded picker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he lives over here, so it's kind of cool. So. Yeah,
we finally seen him in the wild.
Yeah,
of course Amanda's in the honeypot.
Yep,
like poo in the honeypot in the plush.
I was in it. He was like, "What's really happening?" Because they have like this. It's like a jail for plush, and it's got the bungee cords.
Oh yeah,
and
cool.
I was in it, and I was on the floor, and he was like, "She really?" Yep, I really. I pulled out 5 Nights at Freddy in front of him. I pulled out some Beanie Buddies. I pulled out.
I'm like, I was like,
gotta get in there.
35. I was like, this is 35. He's like, you're kidding, right? I was like, no, we're not kidding you.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
That was cool to be seen.
I love it. I love running into other resellers in general because I love the community. So for me, it's that's the part that keeps bringing me back.
There's only a small part that's icky, and the good part outweighs the ick. So obviously, if we're still doing it 3 to 4 years
icky
later. Part? For me, I know. So for me, it's when I see somebody for who they really are versus who I thought they were because the persona was portrayed one way. That's a real big letdown because I feel like the more transparent that you are and you're intentional with what you do, I just think that you're received better and it's a better experience for everybody, right? Because if we're just putting out videos of the successes and we're not putting out videos or we're not talking about the pits and the downfalls, what are you doing? Because you're creating this fantasy for someone who thinks they can do it and they can't.
Well, that's
know?
social media in general, right? I mean, we have
Right.
to remember it's like, dude, like Instagram, it's like you see the, I don't know, the person you went to high school and you're like, oh, it's like, look at her. She's on vacation again. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like you see her in person, it's like, oh, you don't look like that in your videos. And, you know, they're on vacation, but they're on their third divorce and their son's, you know, like, you know, you don't ever know. They're just posting highlights. So it's like, you have to remember, it's like, man, everything that we see out here, it's like you're posting like a highlight reel. You
There
know
might
what I
be
mean?
people that do this that do it for the job only. And then when you get behind the scenes, they really don't care about the community like maybe the rest of us. This is strictly their focus is I'm going to make the money. I really don't care about you guys. I'm going to be one way on camera. I'll be the way off camera. And if you like it, you don't.
Right.
But there are a lot of fakes out there, but
or
they don't
just
think about the community.
The coattail riders that step on people to get where they are and don't remember that we've all come from humble beginnings. And I think that's the part of it too.
What are you
That
talking about, Amanda?
I reserve the right to keep my mouth shut.
You tell us what day the
What are you
reseller
talking
meetup is, and I'll tell you exactly who that person is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I will tell you in person, but I will not put it online. I just think that if you are like that, I mean, if that works
It's
for
just
you,
not for
that's
us. That's
fine.
okay.
It's just not how I think.
That's why when I create content for YouTube, and I'm not a new content creator, so they're horrible, but I also don't cut out the ugly. I'm like, look at my damn garage right now. Don't judge. But
Bro,
this
you
is the
see my
true
garage.
side of reselling.
Well,
It is.
This is
so-
what happens. This is what you got to work with. It's fourth quarter. I don't have time to pick up all this stuff.
Mhm.
I was going to use another word, but you don't have time to do it. It's the real. It's the real, the raw.
He may or may not record people popping tags. I mean, that happens.
I mean, when
Yeah.
if you're in a thrift store, I mean, it's just like that song, right?
But that's I think that's just one of my, just for me. And if I portray myself in a way that people don't think that I'm transparent or real, I would hope that that's not the case. But I mean,
anybody that knows Amanda knows that she has no filter first, right? She's the mayor. She's never met a stranger.
That's a good attribute to have, though.
It is, because it's opened so many doors. You don't even know the connections that we've made during the journey, because she will talk to everybody and get to know them. She has a personal relationship with everybody we meet, and it just unlocks so many doors. And also, people remember how you made them feel. They may not remember like all the intimate details,
Agreed.
but they'll remember how you made them feel,
or treated them.
how you treated them.
Yeah.
So that's the
And
important
to
part.
piggyback off of Bob, but don't take this and let Amanda's head swell. But in all honesty, you won't find a more genuine lady right there than you will anywhere, because she's offered to help us at a drop of a dime, to call us, work with us, help us with anything, help Mel with anything. So when they say they are a legitimate community and everything about the resale, 100%, they are two of the nicest, most genuine people. And they were probably brought into our lives for a reason, to help us with this journey since we lost our business of 18 years. So I think everything happens for a reason, but I can't thank you guys enough, and especially Amanda, because you are genuine. And I want everybody to realize that behind the scenes, because you are, when you say it, you are genuine. You'll help anybody at any moment. So not to swell your head.
Come on, Amanda.
I appreciate that. You know, I truly believe that if, you know, being a community, like if you succeed, then we succeed. And I'm not saying directly, but just what are we doing if we're not for other people, you know? And like, yes, there is jealousy at times. And yes, there's like, damn, I wish I had found that. Like,
That's just human nature.
Right. Tennessee Treasures, Ellie, love her to death. We try to see her as much as we can every month. And I call her my binho. Like she will find
Among
stuff for
other
me.
things,
I will
Ellie,
find
just
stuff
so
for
you
her.
know.
Like absolutely love her. So I just think when you are good to yourself and others, it comes back, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be from that person. It can be in another situation,
Yeah.
you know, and I truly like to see people succeed and do well. I don't want people to struggle. And when I see the potential, it's very hard to sit by and watch the struggle when I know there's a way to get out of it. So
Yeah.
that's all.
So that's the messaging for next year is to mentor more, pass on our knowledge and experience so that other people can be successful. What do you got going on next year, Ray? What's that look like for the Nashville Flipper?
Like just personal goals or
Personal goals. It could
vision
be personal
goal?
business. I know you're talking about your health. You're working on that.
Pretty much
What else
that.
you got going on?
Oh man, I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying to grow both podcasts.
Mhm.
So for sure, and just trying to grow, man. Trying to grow both podcasts, my reselling business. I'm just trying to see which platform reselling wise would be the best for me overall, and then I'm trying to like say this a certain way, like you like maximize which reselling platform would be the best for me to maximize my time. Like it's
You
gonna
definitely have to,
like what's gonna be like the best payoff.
right?
You know, like do I need to invest my time here? Do I need to invest my time here? Do I need to invest my time here? That's one of the reasons, like, dude, and I love what like the guys are doing over at Dibdit, but like when they said it's like, hey, I'm doing this, it's like, would you want to do this? I'm like, I don't think that this platform would be a good utilization of my time because I don't think that like long term, like putting some eggs in that basket, I don't think they're gonna reap the benefits as much as I would be putting my eggs in other baskets.
Right.
For me. Not saying that
Right.
for anybody else, but just that's
Right.
for me personally.
Mhm.
Of course.
So just
Well,
seeing
we-
like where
Good.
my time could be maximized to the best of its potential.
Do you feel that Whatnot is a platform for you where every aspect of it you need to be hands-on? Like for me, I feel like Whatnot, like with eBay, you know, it's like a crock pot. You set it and forget it. You list your stuff and you walk away and it sells itself, right? We use a cross lister that helps us with that, sends promotions and all of that. And I feel like Whatnot, you have to list it, you have to sell it, you have to ship it, like all the things, right? And if you don't preload, you know, what does that look like too? So how is your experience on Whatnot been? Is that something you
I love Whatnot. I
Do you?
love live selling. I love Whatnot. I think Whatnot, any live selling platform for me, I think it's my best utilization of my time. Especially like now that you know certain tips and tricks, and people do Whatnot different ways, right? Like I know that Amanda Fireball Flipper and Homeschool Mama, like they sell children's books on Whatnot, and something that I would love to implement, but I don't know how yet. And like they put up a book and they're like, hey, do you want this book? Okay, cool. Let me put it down on the list. And at the end, when they're ready to check out, they check out, right? So they have like a running total, a running tally. And then it's like, okay, your total's like $56, which is good because we have to remember like the separate processing fee and then fee per item on Whatnot. So like if you're running a book or running a plush and it's like, okay, I'm running that, like each individual item gets that fee taken out. But like if they're having like a running total,
And just
like,
do one bundle at the
one
end.
bundle at the end, and it's like, oh man, this is a lot cheaper, which you're negating people fighting for an item, but you have to do it with certain items that are good. And I like that creativity, you know what I mean? And I just love talking to people, and I don't know, I like Whatnot. I love reselling live things, and I need to get back on it as much as I need, as much as I was doing before. But just like anything, Whatnot, you got to have the inventory to sell on a consistent basis. So you run into that.
We struggle with that.
Yeah, and I think that's the number one thing that everyone struggles with is finding that inventory. Not just inventory, not just any inventory, but inventory where you're going to be
quality.
profitable
Yeah.
on a live selling platform. So
Yeah. We were stressing on how until we found the binge, we were worried about how we were going to get through the being up here in the winter months, because yard saling's over now. The thrift stores suck. The Goodwill stores by themselves suck. So without the binge, we were stressing, like, how are we going to keep this Whatnot company growing, or how are we going to keep our reselling business going? So that's the issues as well, as trying to keep the inventory in. But now I think we'll be okay. But
we travel about an hour and 50 minutes to get to the bins.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
but it's
it's a game changer for us.
Yeah,
it is. So, it's allowing us to also give back to our customers and everybody who buys. We like to throw extra items in for free and stuff like that, just because as a thank you, and because of where we do source, that does allow us to give those extra things or pretty much away for nothing that ain't going to hurt us in the long run. Because, but trying to scale it and build that way with bringing people back, because we want to be able to give back to them as well, because they are spending their hard-earned money with us. So that's our thank you to them. So the bins helped out immensely with us.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, Ray,
I wish I had time to go to the bins.
this is usually a time in the podcast where we open it up for questions to the chat.
Come on,
so
chat.
If you have questions for Ray, chat, now's your chance before we allow this man to get on with his day, because time is money.
Ask him how you can help out with the reselling meetup.
Drop the $100 super chat.
$100 super chat. There you
go. Jeff, I know you got it.
I love me some Jeff.
Yeah, Apex Jeff is awesome.
Yeah,
he's a reseller's reseller for sure.
He is, and I will say, our first year on Whatnot, we met him through him buying through Gulf Coast Pickers, and all of last year until now as well. Jeff will be in your show, and if you have what he wants and he sees value, he will support you regardless. And if he doesn't buy from you, a lot of times he's in there and still just in there as a community, just talking and chatting you up. So I will say that is one thing that Jeff is very good at.
Yeah. So Jeff, the bins will be open tomorrow, and I'm looking for all the good Jeff stuff. Isn't it great? Like you sell on Whatnot or any other platforms, and you find things like, oh, this person's gonna want this.
Yes.
It's like a personal shopping.
This person's gonna want this, and then you'll send them a message and like, hey man, just let you know. It's like, I have this. Do you want it? I mean, you can make deals outside of the platform, right?
Yeah. And for us, that's part of the hunt. Like Mel will take request and write it down, and like she'll go up tomorrow to the bins where we're going for Sicko's birthday. That's where she wants to spend it.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Mel.
So
thank you.
We're going to go there, but she'll be like, hey, we had a request on this. So then when we come back, she'll go ahead and hit that person up and say, hey, we found this. So it's like excitement to go out and find those items for those people, because
it's like a challenge.
There's stories behind
the gauntlet's been thrown.
Yeah. So
Jeff has a great question. Best places to eat in Nashville. So there are 3 restaurants that recently received a Michelin star that I want to go to, at least one of them. But I like hot chicken like Bob does. I love a Hattie B's. I love a Monell's. If you've never been to Monell's, please go to Monell's.
Yeah, we've been.
Yeah. Did you guys like Monell's the first year?
I like the.
I wish I could take everyone there.
Oh, is that where we ate with other people? It was like family eating. Yeah.
I like the vibe of it. I'm a picky eater, so not too much, but I like the community.
Are you a picky eater? You said you're a picky eater? Are you a chicken tender kid?
No, not really, but I'm a peanut butter and jelly kid. That's why I ended up
I only
with
eat Dino Nuggies.
Dino Nuggie. I like a sandwich. Don't get me started.
That's what he'll be getting ready to do in about 10 minutes.
Amanda, what is I'm asking Amanda this. What does Bob's like eating look like on a daily basis? Like,
well,
since he's a picky eater.
Okay, so breakfast is about 4 or 5 eggs.
Dang, son.
With a sausage patty or bacon. We've recently in the last month, he's lost over 10 pounds because his diabetes really need to be in check. His A1C was too high. So we've kind of scaled back. He hasn't had a lot of candy, if any, in the last 30,
I've been really good, Ray.
Almost 60 days. I personally
sugary drinks, Bob. Gotta watch out for the sugary drinks.
He doesn't.
I don't.
We have zero, and we do water.
Water.
And
and a lot of coffee. Don't judge.
I have been on a weight loss journey since October of last year. I'm 1 pound away from 60 pounds lost. So
Dang, girl.
yeah. So I'll show you a picture when I see you from the first
That's
meetup.
amazing.
It's crazy. But so I've switched eating more protein, now that he's on the board with that. So like today for lunch, he did have a sandwich, but I had steak.
I had it on protein, bro.
Yeah, he did.
I'm trying.
He did. And then tonight for dinner, I made chicken and green beans, and he had maybe a half a cup of stuffing, only because
Barely any.
I wanted some, but that's pretty much.
That sounds good. You don't sound like a picky eater.
Oh, he does. Okay, so here we go. He does. He wants
You don't know, sir.
when he has pasta, which he hasn't had in almost 2 months, he has to have meatballs, not ground hamburger, because he doesn't like the way they are together.
Texture, man.
He doesn't.
Texture.
He only likes crunchy tacos, not soft, because he doesn't like the texture of
Again,
them.
texture.
If I make chicken and I pound it out and it tastes rubbery, he won't eat it.
You can't stress
Well, that's
a
like
chicken out
everybody,
like that.
right? I'm gonna
It's
eat
like-
a rubbery piece of chicken if I
I
don't
mean,
want
you hammer a chicken, one or two things.
But it's not rubbery. He just
It's too
just,
compressed, man.
It's in it. Okay.
to.
Don't get me started.
It's just
They hammer it out and then
It's
put it
just
in a
weird.
good marinade and let it marinate overnight. And
Overnight.
it'll pick up a lot of that moisture when you grill it or whatever, and then he won't complain.
he's almost burnt our house down with 3 grills, so we're good right now.
Yeah,
You gotta
man.
grill. You gotta grill outside of the home.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tried
Foreman
that and I
grill
still
don't
almost
count,
burnt
Bob.
the house down.
He lit the brick on fire.
It was awesome. You guys should have been there.
Thank God, as foster parents, we have to have fire extinguishers,
Oh,
otherwise we would have
yeah.
been screwed.
Yeah. What's that called? The flashing underneath the roof or whatever. Kind of is a little melted in one spot.
Oh
Don't judge.
snap!
And
Yeah,
he-
it was a crazy time.
to get him to eat leftovers, unless it's Thanksgiving, it's not happening.
Oh,
so
dude, I hear
I've
you.
had to scale back as to how much portion wise I make, because otherwise there's a lot of waste. And our son, he doesn't eat leftovers either.
Yeah, and he's going to be moving away to college soon. So, yeah, that looks
Just
a little
don't eat
bit
as
different
much.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've transitioned to a lot of high protein, and so
Yeah, lower carb.
yeah. But yeah.
Jeff. Okay, so Jeff says my
Let me
favorite
put it
thing
in-
about Ray is that soft, giggly laugh that he makes. So you know what's funny about that, Jeff? Somebody else has told me that that's another thing that they like about me, and it's funny because it's not like I'm laughing out loud. It's like I'm laughing eternally, like at myself. So I don't know. It's weird. It's like I think about something and I start laughing. But thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there's a lot of things that were said in this podcast are of great value for a lot of people. And I want to just remind everybody that no matter what you're doing, do it intentionally and do it with your entirety of your heart, and you're going to be successful.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Fail and fail fast.
Yeah.
What is it? Fail and fall fast. What does
Yeah.
he say?
Only way you can
And
learn.
just pivot, constantly reinvent, because what works for you does not work for us.
Fail and
vice
fail
versa.
fast is what she's trying to say. It's a Netflix actually had that motto for a long time. That's why they were so successful. When Blockbuster was near the end there, they saw the writing on the wall, they pivoted, and the company's grown exponentially because of it. With that mentality, it's hard to fail. So change energizes you. Make sure you're willing to accept change, and you will be successful.
Come on.
And if it's difficult, you're doing it right.
Yep, growth is painful. Just remember, you cannot grow and just be comfortable. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt in a good way.
Thank you
Yep.
for
I love
being
that.
here.
Thank you so much, Ray, for being here.
Yeah.
And thank you.
appreciate
Yeah,
Thank you for inviting me. This has been
Yeah.
awesome. Anytime.
can't
If you
wait.
guys need a
till
guest, just let me know
April.
ahead of time and I'll pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime. You have an open invitation. We want to remind everybody, if you can't be good at it. And we'll catch you on the next pod. We love
Yeah.
you, Ray. Really
Appreciate
do,
you
man.
all. Ray, appreciate you
Well,
hanging
I
out with
appreciate
us.
the gift.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you want to
absolutely.
just stay back behind and just let me know how you want me to get it to you, I will.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. That's
guys.
it for us. Bye.